What if I told you that most of the thoughts in your head, the beliefs you hold, the choices you make every single day aren't actually yours? Not really. From the moment you were born, you've been shaped, programmed, and influenced by outside forces, your parents, your culture, the media, your environment. And over time, without even realizing it, you started to operate on beliefs and patterns that were never yours to begin with. Most people go their entire lives, never questioning where their thoughts come from. They react, they follow, they believe, without ever stopping to ask, is this really what I think? Or is this what I've been taught to think? Now that might sound uncomfortable. It might even sound a little scary. But here's the truth. When you become aware of this invisible programming, you can finally begin to take back control. You can start thinking for yourself. You can choose your path, your mindset, your beliefs, with intention, not influence. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to break this down for you. We're going to talk about how your mind was trained, how your emotions are hijacked, how media and echo chambers shape what you see, and most importantly, how to break free and build mental clarity. No fluff, no ads, no distractions, just pure mindset truth for the hustlers, the dreamers, the thinkers who want to wake up and take back control of their life. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Hustle Mindset. I'm your host, Mr. Strack. This channel is for the people who want more clarity, more control, more mental strength. We don't do fake motivation here. We do real mindset transformation. Every video is built to help you think sharper, act smarter, and live stronger. If you're tired of being controlled by doubt, emotion, and noise, you're in the right place. Hit that like button, subscribe to join the tribe, and now, let's go deep. First, you were programmed from birth. Let's start at the beginning. From the moment you took your first breath, the world around you started shaping you. Your parents passed on their beliefs. Your teachers taught you how to behave. Society showed you what to value. Success, appearance, popularity, fear. Little by little, without even realizing it, you absorbed all of it. But here's the thing. You didn't choose most of your beliefs. You inherited them. You learned to fear failure because someone made you feel small when you messed up. You believed money was hard to get because you heard it in your house growing up. You started craving approval because it felt like the only way to be accepted. And now as an adult, those same beliefs are still running your life. Silently, in the background. Like old software you never updated. That's what I mean when I say, your thoughts aren't really yours. You've been reacting to programming, not reality. And until you become aware of it, until you look at your beliefs and ask, where did this come from? You'll keep living in someone else's version of the truth. It's time to wake up. Second, the emotional hijack. Let me ask you something. Have you ever made a choice in the heat of the moment and regretted it later? Maybe you sent a message you wish you hadn't, said something in anger, bought something you didn't need, avoided something that scared you. That wasn't logic, that was emotion. You see, your brain doesn't want to think hard. It wants to move fast. So instead of deep thinking, it uses shortcuts. And those shortcuts are often driven by feelings. You feel fear, so you avoid risk. You feel doubt, so you don't try. You feel hurt, so you attack or run. It's called the emotional hijack, and it happens all the time. Your emotions step in, take the wheel, and logic gets shoved in the back seat. But here's the power move, awareness. The moment you notice that wave of emotion, pause, breathe, step back. Ask yourself, is this feeling guiding me or misleading me? Because when you create that space between feeling and action, that's where freedom lives. That's where you make smarter moves, better choices, stronger decisions. And that's how you start taking your power back. Third, how media and echo chambers control you. Now let's talk about something that affects all of us, every single day, whether we see it or not. Media, social platforms, algorithms, they don't just show you what's happening, they show you what they think you'll engage with. And most of the time, that's not the truth. It's not balanced, it's not fair. It's whatever keeps you scrolling, clicking, reacting. You're fed content that matches what you already believe. You're surrounded by voices that sound like yours. You're given news that confirms your fears. And little by little, you start living in an echo chamber. You stop hearing other opinions. You stop challenging your own views. You stop asking questions. And before you know it, you're trapped. Not by facts, but by filters. That's how manipulation works. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It shapes what you see until you think it's all there is. But once you understand that, you can rise above it. You can diversify your input, seek new perspectives, ask deeper questions, because truth doesn't live in your comfort zone. It lives beyond the algorithm. The power of asking the right questions. Now, this is one of the most powerful tools you'll ever have in your mental arsenal. And yet, most people never use it. It's the ability to ask yourself hard questions, not surface-level ones, not passive ones, but deep, direct, disruptive questions that cut through the noise. Questions like, what if I've been wrong all this time? Who taught me this belief? And did they really know better? What am I avoiding? And why? If I wasn't afraid, what would I do right now? You see, good questions don't just give you answers. They wake you up. They make you uncomfortable. And that's where real growth begins. Because when you start challenging your thoughts, you start owning them. You're no longer just repeating patterns. You're creating new ones. You're no longer reacting. You're choosing. And that's what separates the average from the unstoppable. Fifth, reclaim your mind and think for yourself. So now we come to the most important part. You've learned how your thoughts were shaped. You've seen how emotions hijack your mind. You've discovered how media filters your world. And you've unlocked the power of asking better questions. Now what? Now, it's time to reclaim your mind. That starts with awareness. Practice noticing your thoughts without reacting to them. Then, begin to rewrite. Replace old beliefs with new truths. Replace reactions with reflection. Replace emotional impulses with conscious choices. And surround yourself with people who challenge you, not just agree with you. Remember this. You were born into mental conditioning, but you weren't born to stay there. You can rewire your brain. You can reshape your story. You can rebuild your identity, thought by thought, day by day. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one where you think clearly, move boldly, and lead your life on your terms. You've got this. Before we wrap up, if this message hit home for you, I've created something to help you turn it into action. It's called the Affirmation Magical Planner, and it's available right now on Amazon KDP. This isn't just a planner to track your days. It's a tool to retrain your mind. Inside, you'll find powerful daily affirmations to reprogram your self-talk. You'll have space to reflect on your thoughts, set weekly goals, challenge limiting beliefs, and stay aligned with who you want to become. It's designed to help you stay focused, intentional, and mentally sharp every single day. Because change doesn't happen overnight. It happens in daily repetition, daily reflection, daily clarity. So if you're ready to build a stronger mindset, not just for a day, but for life, grab the Affirmation Magical Planner now on Amazon. Let's make the transformation real. If this video gave you something to think about, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who's stuck in the same cycle. Someone who needs a wake-up call. This channel is growing because of you, and every comment, every share, every message of support keeps the mission alive. No ads, no noise, just truth. I'm Mr. Strack, and this is the Hustle Mindset, where we train thinkers, leaders, and doers to rise above manipulation and build unstoppable minds. Until next time, keep questioning, keep growing, and never forget, your mind belongs to you.